Can they close it out right now? Trying to catch out Shotzi, and they will. Perfect utility toss there from Thieves. However, Dashy again able to reply. Dashy's just taking over this game as Hook finds a second. 3v2. LA Thieves have to clutch on up. Oh, and Illy finds one himself. It's all on to Octane. A 1v3, and he falls too.
Was it cold in Boston? I definitely expected it to be cold. I definitely didn't expect it to be as cold as it was. That place sucks, bro.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. It was negative 30 degrees outside. That place, I'm never going back. So game day routine is usually me and Dill either early or exactly on time, begging Cap for a Starbucks order in the group chat. Ken and Zach kind of show up at their own pace, you know, probably like an hour after we do. But me in the lobby, head to the venue, shoot some bots, talk shit about the other matches that we're watching, and get ready to play to the best of our ability.
I don't know. I don't really like venues that we only win at, but now Boston was pretty cool. I think they had like some nice box seats, and I think the venue, because we ended up watching OpTic versus Boston, and there's some crazy clutches in that series, so the venue was pretty cool.
Welcome to, the Boston MGM Music Hall. Here is the practice area. Here we got the baseball wall. Yeah, but welcome to the team room. We'll get to give you a tour, but first we shower real quick.
We have no lights.
We'll get some light for you.
Whoa! That's so Listen. Something weird going on in Boston. Something weird. But yeah, this is the team room. Sam's in the bathroom. Unfortunately, I couldn't show you him right now, but yeah, there's our setup. Sam sits there. Zach, Ken, and me. Capper Shane. Look who joined the party.
And that's going to conclude the room tour.
Yeah, so you have 5 matches before the tournament, and depending on what you place, from 1st to 8th, you get winner's bracket. We just snuck in at 8th seed, and that's why we played OpTic our first match, because we were 8th and they were 1st. The other 4 teams, 9 through 12, all start in losers round 1, meaning you have 1 life, so if you lose once, you're out.
The
baseball wall was the craziest. The baseball wall? So most of the people in winners bracket actually got their own rooms, whereas like the losers brackets were kind of just like cut off by like some like curtains. So they were all like right next to each other. I feel like that's kind of weird because you can't really talk about your vetoes if you're playing a team next to you, stuff like that.
What strat you guys doing today? Yeah, put all the losers in the stinky room.
Going into Major 2, it was a fight for us to make winners bracket, which is top 8. Luckily, we squeezed ourselves in and ended up winning tiebreakers, I believe, going 2 and 3. After we reverse swept Boston. So that was a huge win for the squad to make winners instead of being stuck in losers, which, you always want to have that backup opportunity.
I'm an influencer. I've got 500 likes today on my Twitter account. Shout out Samuel Octane. Any companies want to do any brand deals? $200 a tweet.
Oh, yeah? You might as well stir the pot.
Yeah, wonderful, bop in the streets of Boston, trying to find some munch. Don't know where we're going.
To the Chipotle shop, bro.
What he just said, yeah. It's my British.
2 plus 2, that's 5 quick match.
It's my other British mate, Sam.
Boom! My cell phone.
Again, get it for the cam. This is me to Zach. Right here, this is me. Now, to clarify, this is me, that's Zach.
Players doing their IT checks, making sure all their accounts are ready for when they're ready to play.
Checking to make sure our works. And if it don't, it's job. Simple as that.
Oh, these are secret settings, bro. These are secret settings.
My bad, bro.
Go in here. This is how you drop a 1.0.
I got so much trust in this guy.
That's all you need. That's all you need.
Me personally, my shit's yo, what the fuck? Good luck these guys.
Take the hat off, bro. Let me see what's under there. Put the hat back on, bro.
That's not right.
Why aren't you waiting for the Uber outside?
Because there's a break outside.
But you're from Alaska. You're Alaskan.
Technically day 1, but day 2. And we got, who do we got? Texas.
Texas last match.
Like you don't know, bro.
He's been thinking about this all week.
Yeah, okay.
For me, there's no pressure playing against OpTic. I feel like I like playing them because I like playing against the fans. So I like playing the home teams or like OpTic, obviously, with the big fan base. And I feel like people do know me as that person that like I feed off the energy, like the underdog energy. I wouldn't even call it underdog. It's kind of just like I like to be booed.
Texas last match. About a damn 6-hour wait, so we're headed to get some goddamn lunch.
Some probably like.
Already got the starbs.
Cheers, mate.
And
Where is your starbs?
He doesn't ask for me.
listen, watch the snake out. No. Alright, Pip. He's dead as hell.
Seaweed chip.
This is terrible.
What is going on, guys? We just got here at the MGM Music Hall. The Thieves are getting ready to play OpTic. It is cold out. I need to go get some hand warmers. But yeah, let's go get it.
Well, whenever I play OpTic, I'm kind of used to it at this point. You know, I'm 17 years into my career, so playing against OpTic never really changes. The whole venue wants you to lose, and every time that they reload, they start to cheer. So it's something that I've always enjoyed just because I like to make the crowd go real quiet. And it just seems like I always step it up a gear, same with Ken, whenever I'm playing against OpTic. So the atmosphere is always great just because you know as soon as you walk out on that stage, you're getting booed, and it kind of drives you a little bit more.
I'm like playing for that clutch moment versus them because I know it's gonna come because of how close the matches are, and ideally I like to come out on top.
Ready to put a f***ing show on? I'm ready to get booed again. You ready to put a show on?
I'm ready to rotate a Mercado, I'll tell you that.
It always goes so well for them when we get booed.
Fans, we got one more series today and two historic teams throughout Call of Duty. Coming to the stage first, decked out in red, looking to snag another trophy for the compound. Get ready, because the heist starts now.
About 5 seconds, guys. You ready to go? Okay. I'll time, please.
Boston, make some noise for the
Pull the shit out of the
LA
fire now.
Thieves.
Have fun, guys. Have fun.
We got the man himself is Octane, the Alaskan assassin Drazah, Kenny and Envoy. Give it up for your LA Thieves.
The slow burn that is our back-to-back champions from last year in the LA Thieves. Another slow start this season, but when you look at this roster, you have the Dark Prince in Envoy who can change the flow at any moment. And Blaze, I don't see a king on the other side of that stage.
Let's go OpTic! Let's go OpTic! Let's go OpTic!
You can do this, boys. You give everything out, man. Everything. Let's f***ing do this shit. Friday.
Behind me, 10. Yo, gate, out. On God, Heady. On God, Heady. Good job. Should be 10 spots here. Should be 10 spots here. Should be 10 spots. I spot behind. I spot 10. I have your mid in 2 seconds. Okay.
That's what it's been about for the Thieves so far throughout this Mercado is on breaking, and it will end with it as well. Dominance early from Atlanta. That was just perfect teamwork out of the Thieves, man. Yeah, these gunfights, when it comes down to making sure you're locking down your current spawns, also not allowing for the Thieves to jump onto this P1. It's got to be clutch gunfight victories. Here for OpTic Texas, it has to favor them, and right now, off the rip, doesn't look great. Octane, though, eventually falls down to this play. And OpTic, they can win it off this hard point. They just have to hold the next push down, and the map is going to be theirs. Hook at least finds the first kill onto Octane. He's just finessing around with the knife, and he's able to line it up onto Envoy. That's another 4 dead. OpTic can close it out right now. They absolutely can. The Thieves, they've got to break. They've got to jump in this hard point. Have OpTic just made the comeback. Gotta go. And they made the comeback. Billy, put him in the dirt. We've got a game 5 again.
I got costed, bro, for now. Hydra Hardpoint, they kind of just held a P2 at the end of the game. It was absolutely pure pandemonium. It was just like a match, like flood, get as many kills as we could kind of thing. Unfortunately, the trades didn't really go our way and they ended up holding. But yeah, definitely threw the shit out of that map, but hats off to them.
Howdy, friends, and welcome back to the final match of the day. OpTic Texas are taking on the LA Thieves, and we are going the distance. It's been a crazy, wild ride here at day number 1 of the Boston Major, but Jade, there is no better fitting end to a matchup like this. All the stories, everything coming into it.
3v2, LA Thieves have to clutch on up.
Oh, and Illy finds one himself. It's all on to Octane. A 1v3, and he falls too.
After the first day, the loss to OpTic, 3-2 loss, I don't know, we were saying like, you know, like gotta get ready for a long run now, you know, do it the hard way, but like mentally I think a lot of not just the players, but between everyone in part of the team and the organization, everyone's kind of like, oh damn, like this is a tough spot to be now. I don't know, I mean, we were trying to stay positive, but it's definitely tough being sent down to lose round 1 right away.
At the most of the map though, obviously we can look at this like this is the end of it, but there were so many opportunities where the scoreline would have been totally different if we're like this, like Cap said, the game doesn't slow down as much as we seem to say it does at LAN. We are actually the ones slowing it down.
So from the OpTic match going into losers, I guess there really wasn't much of a game plan change. I think the big one that stood out was in S&D that we just need to play with more confidence.
So it was like they kind of gave me the green light in S&D to really just do what I wanted and make a play if I was feeling a play, and to be, you know, get a little bit more mixy.
We can turn it around though, bro. We did it last year.
I was gonna say we're probably playing.
We're gonna pick 4.
I think Fortress.
That's what I'm saying. We're more comfortable in Fortress than MSC.
When Sam got there, I was like, Sam, like, would you be down to like work the bomb with Dylan like a silo, like get in the play more? He's like, yeah, sure. He's like, I feel like I'm without the play anyway. I'm like, yeah, exactly. Let's get you in the f***ing mix.
Baby.
I was like, I told him, I was like, even if he's pulling out a f***ing sub, I was like,
I smiled on his face with the sub idea.
He loves it.
you shoot the sub perfectly fine. Just get in the
That's what me and
mix.
Kat was saying last night. Yeah, it's like, well, if that gun's so good, use it then.
Well, that was part of our conversation last night.
And Ken, if the tank's so good, stop chatting long range fires.
Oh, eight timing, red timing.
One nose.
He's dead.
Oh,
don't, what the?
When do you get to the cruise?
Yo.
Under the cruise.
That's like a straight.
2 in.
Oh,
Wait!
Hey, small map.
No, Symbian previous.
Take it down on the time.
I guess that's a good play.
Yo,
Great play.
playing Florida.
Nice.
Don't have any words of wisdom, but let's show out and hopefully win SB today. That's pretty much it.
Big match. Florida go down. LAT win.
Remember, bro, if we play aggressive and they're going like on our defense and they're going A, because Dave is gonna be top right dark or top dark somewhere.
Yeah.
We can all.
But the Valk is open a lot of the time too, though.
Yeah.
They don't play top. They don't play top dub. Like if he's holding dark, he's only holding like to if you like run through the Valk door. So we work down to like dark stairs. It's open.
You know, it was a good Kickstarter for us. And then after that, we kind of ran through the gauntlet. We had New York, Toronto, Minnesota, and OpTic. So Florida, you know, helping us out with a freebie early to get the juices flowing a little bit, and then we kind of just caught firemen. We were playing some good maps for us, and just riding the wave, to be honest with you.
It is coming down to the wire. The LA Thieves, one more chance.
No idea where they're spawning. They're pushing over from kitchen. Sublime is still racking up points. The Thieves have got to go now. Kenny wins one in the middle. This is the chance.
Envoy's in, Kenny's in, Octane's in, Kenny's in for 2! And they found it! New York are not here! They do not have the numbers! They do not have the spawn! The points are ticking for Thieves! And oh my god!
That's the coldest shit I've ever done. Come on, man. Let's go. We're the coldest guys in it. We are the coldest guys in it. Let's go.
Absolute.
Going to the New York match, obviously they are like, you know, the reigning champs. So we knew it's going to be a tough match. I mean, I think the series was a 3-0, but it was way closer than that. I think it was 248, 250, like a 6-4 in the S&D and a 3-2 in the control. So those guys always put up a good fight, and that's what I expect them to do because they're a solid team. But overall, going into the series, like we scrimmed them a bunch, and I think we had their number in scrim. So I was expecting us to come out hot.
6-0 on the day. On to tomorrow. Not too sure who we play yet. I think we play someone dropping, but that's a day if I've ever seen one. Come on.
Feels great. I feel like we played some pretty damn good COD today. S&Ds look pretty good, so feeling great. I mean, obviously we 3-0 both teams, but I think 3-0 versus New York feels a little bit better because they won the last major, so feels good to take down the reigning champs and in great fashion. So looking forward to tomorrow.
I was only going to suggest that
That's good. That's a Drazah tweet.
That's a Drazah
What Drazah tweet? I don't give a I'm unkillable.
What's going on, guys? We just got done facing New York. Quick 3-0. There's LAT Kenny. Yay!
Yeah, make sure just calling our setups too on these holds, 100%. What we have or what to pick up. Start the map. Start the map. Start the map.
Yeah, make sure we call it. Start the f***ing map.
No, brother, don't get these guys any freebies on our holds.
No, 100%.
That's really what they go for.
Yep.
They literally quad hedges earlier on a P2 break.
Literally.
Not get these guys any freebies.
Yep.
I think we were just ready for those guys this time, ready for the Toronto boys. Those guys are a great team. I don't know if their two tournaments so far really show how good I think those guys are, because when we play them in practice, those guys are probably the best team we play in practice.
Yeah, it felt great to send home Toronto after they eliminated us in the same exact spot the first major. The thing is, this time around, I don't think it was close. The first time around, I think it was honestly on us. I mean, just some mistakes that we went over last year as well. But you got to tip it. I mean, Scrappy dropped the first 40 bomb versus us, but this time we really shut him down along with his teammates. But nothing but respect to Toronto because they're a really solid team.
Wait, you're the guy from the TV. The 3-0 right there?
Shout out to you guys. I literally ego child white door, fried him off luggage wall, squared up with bottom bed.
You too, right?
Yeah.
Green light. I feel like people like to troll about it, but it's so funny when people are like, oh, here comes Kenny's like annual 2.0 series versus OpTic. And in the back of my head, I'm like, the first time I got smoked, this time I got to show up. So, I mean, with how the bracket was going or how our run was going, I feel like there was no way we were going to lose. It was a really close series, but like I said before, it comes down to those clutch moments, me hitting the ladder.
I have right hole, I have left hole, left hole. Do you want to watch out? Nothing in the back, nothing in the back. Nothing in the back.
Left hold.
Do you want to
Nice. That comes back there.
I'm here.
I had them cut off on live.
I'm going to empty one cross. I go
Court, one shot.
bathroom. I have bathrooms from time.
Xbox. One shot Xbox, bro.
Still I have it.
Always one shot.
Only 11 seconds separate these two teams. P1 is gone. We could end it here. Dashy's calling in the streak as well as he just earned, but they're all dead out. They have cleared them out. He's going to try and launch this one at the spawn. He's already going to see Envoy as well. Gets that. And now OpTic are in control.
Oh, Shotzi. That's upset. Oh, I'll have you as well. Yeah, you may call your streak in, but we're winning the game. Octane and Envoy. I'm here. I got one. Hold. Nice three. Let's go.
Revenge is a dish best served on the main stage. And OpTic are gone from major number 2.
And it looked all but signed, sealed, and delivered. It looked like it was done. But the LA Thieves, the conversion, it was Kenny up the ladder to find 2. It's a 41 for the L from Dashi. LA Thieves, you find the breakaway you need to, and you lock it down.
Yeah, switch our shit.
That's fine. I'll switch it. Do the same shit. Just do the same shit.
We all gotta go back.
Like I said, I've been a part of some pretty historic losers runs, but like I said, every losers run starts with one, so momentum is huge, and just playing the maps, like trying to repeat the same maps as much as you can, like Hotel Hardpoint or wherever we were playing, that also helps a lot.
We didn't really have time to prep for Rocker because it was, at that point on Sunday, it was just match coming from losers at that point in the tournament. So no real time to prep or talk about anything, but Bance and Afro were having ridiculous weekends up until that point. But I mean, like I said, the other matches, man, we were just so on fire. Everything was flowing so smoothly that it was just a matter of going out and keeping up what we've been doing.
I would definitely say, like, since I do think it's an advantage by playing all day, because like the first few maps, the other team has to re-get warm. So I do think it's an advantage, but there's a lot of COD, and sometimes people can, their tank runs out,
They just got pissed on, straight up, plain and simple. Now we play FaZe, it's gonna be a battle, but we're ready for it.
15-1 map count. OpTic had to take one. I'm pissed. Cringe.
Right, let's get this show on the road. Time to get the grand finals underway. And Chance, what a better way to do it. Two red teams. They've got such a storied history, a rivalry against each other, and now a lower bracket run, but on the other side of Slasher.
I mean, you ended it at Vanguard. These guys playing back-to-back, so they're very well storied. But if you bring up Slasher, it's all about those losers bracket runs. LA Thieves been coming in since round one. Slasher, though, he's responsible for two of the best losers runs we've had of all time, including last year, where he made the comeback to beat the team he's now currently on.
They've hit the flow state, but hasn't fully clicked. The Thieves here to steal back their title as the champions. Now here at Major 2, they have to get through the Atlanta phase, and it's time to run it back.
Only 7 seconds to go. The contest is not yet in. LA Thieves, they gotta fly.
They gotta fly. Go, go, go. 2 seconds. Here comes a big one. The stick lands, but it doesn't take care of business. Selling it.
We're good. Close. Does that get a hard play kills, bro? Hard play kills. We're good. Play your kills. I hear. Half full. Dead. Nice. One HP. He's my push. He's 1 HP.
Player kills. They're gonna be here.
Nice.
Get my mid. I have P2.
I have gate cut. Gate nice.
No, I'm the best.
Holy fuck. Let's go. Look at this.
Oh my god. Yo, you're insane. Holy
It's a breakdown so hot. If they win this stretch of Hotel, the series is it's over. It's done.
Yeah, that is actually super reasonable. One of the most standout statistics we have coming in is obviously for Atlanta, their search and destroy has been kind of ruthless throughout this tournament. Like, they have been straight up dominating teams along the way.
What did FaZe do to win? Simp and Abizi looked back in top form this major, back where we all know how they can play. And I think what really made a difference for them was their search and destroy.
If it ain't broke, you don't have to fix it, but now it's 3 players inside.
What are we talking about? Ending that spree. Atlanta FaZe. Think again. It's not over yet.
And this is no time wasted. They're already pouncing on it. They got the stuns out. They got the nades to back them down. And this is a quick bomb plan, 4v4.
Here we go. Square up in the final round. Thieves lining up here for the hit. Going directly towards the bomb site. They're going to play an aggressive trade battle here. Sim versus Envoy here. And it's madness. Nades it down. He tries to take one with him. Selim, though, gets the job done. 3v2.
They got the extra nades. Now you got Abizi on a 4. He's going to be inside. The bomb, only 20 seconds left. They're trying to make the play. You see what's happening, but Atlanta FaZe read it like a book, and they're gonna get it done.
It's not over yet. LaRue's finished, cleaned up FaZe.
One big thing is that they obviously won the S&Ds and controls, which in my opinion is like the biggest or easiest way to win series nowadays. There's so much talent in the league, and everyone is super talented that anyone can win a hard point, in my opinion. There's obviously going to be teams that are better than others at it, and teams that are, better at certain maps than others. But like hard point comes down to kills, rotations, who can have better holds, and sometimes it's not going to fall into your hands. So losing the S&Ds and controls really is just obviously what won them the series and what we have to work on going forward.
Now, one man left, Kenny. Stay alive. Envoy comes in, and Kenny is still clinging to life. He's got to finish the capture here. FaZe, they have arrived. One more kill could seal it.
They're just going to kill everyone along the way. This is it for FaZe.
Wait a minute.
Get the job done. No. 2-piece for Slasher. 16 and 6, and that time is ticking.
Slasher holding it down. 5 seconds as the guns are still red hot. We've checked the forecast. The drought has ended. It has been an entire title since Atlanta FaZe lifted a trophy.
Yo, we got second. I was mind blown. Let me tell you guys, I thought we were going in, we were gonna get like a top 6. I would have been like, practice is kind of bad. Stage 2, LAT, like, not second. I was flabbergasted. Let me tell you guys, like, we lost round 1 to OpTic. I was like, damn, probably could have won that. Unfortunately, like, let's salvage some, second.
Just want to say thank you guys for always supporting. Super rough qualifiers last time, so hoping to turn it around and make it look way better this time and not start out shit. But yeah, once again, thank you guys for always supporting. Hopefully I don't get sick this time, no jinx. And yeah, looking to come strong at Major 3 and hopefully take the chip.
Bro's driving an 08 Ford. It's time to grow up.